Hi, my name is Chris Park, and I'm a junior studying mechanical engineering here at UCI, and I transferred from IVC last year and will be continuing my education in mechanical engineering. And in this video, I'll be talking about the amazing resources on campus, from the counselors to financial aid, and the Career Center, and how I utilized them during my time at IVC. So first off, starting with the counselors, at IVC I utilized my counselor a lot. Her name is Miriam Wolf, who I've heard great things about from other people who had her. And I found her information on the IVC Counseling Center website, and I reached out. And she was a big part of my transfer journey. She really helped me understand what classes to take, how to navigate course requirements for different universities, and how to effectively spend my time at IVC by participating in extracurricular activities. And for me, I am personally a double transfer student. I attended Pennsylvania State University for my first year of undergrad, where I studied civil engineering, and then I transferred to IVC during the peak of the pandemic. And with this hectic timeline came a lot of really complicated transcripts. However, with the help of my counselor, I was able to understand what classes or what courses I would still need to take and what courses I had already completed. And I would just meet with her and make sure that whenever I felt unsure about any classes that I had to take, or just basically had any questions, I would just reach out. And honestly, without her, I think it would have been virtually impossible to find equivalent courses that I've completed and would still need to take. So why does this matter for engineering students interested in transferring? Using your counselors and their vast knowledge is really important for being able to transfer. They know a lot about the universities and what they look for, and they can really better prepare yourself for the university's expectations. Now, moving on to financial aid. The financial aid I received at IVC was in the form of the Pell grant and the Cal grant, which allowed me to spend a large portion of my time focusing on my studies. And I found out about this financial aid through my parents, and honestly just because my sister received the same financial aid as well through her university. And the financial aid allows students to have a bit of financial freedom. And during my time at IVC, I did work some jobs, but the financial aid I received was more than sufficient enough to cover my living expenses like food and gas. And I didn't have to worry about being able to afford things, and I was able to focus on just my studies. And why does this matter for engineering students interested in transferring? Well, engineering is a very time-consuming major. It requires a lot of patience and practice, and because of this, having a job while studying engineering is definitely possible, but puts a lot of strain on a difficult schedule. And so having financial aid allows you to not be burdened with the stress and not being able to afford things, and kind of allows you to prioritize your studying. And moving on to the Career Center, the Career Center at IVC offers advisors that assist students in understanding the potential career paths and what they would like to do. And for personally, I wasn't able to utilize the Career Center, and I really regret not using this amazing resource. Being able to plan your career with a professional advisor is honestly a very amazing opportunity. It allows you to really understand and comprehend the requirements of your possible career, and how to better prepare yourself for it. And why does this matter for engineering students interested in transferring? Well, there are a large handful of engineering specialties to go into, from mechanical to aerospace to electrical to even mechatronics, which is like robotics. So deciding on one of these can be really daunting without information about what each of them do. Basically having someone who can really hold your hand and teach you the similarities and differences between these different disciplines can be really beneficial and can help you really decide on a specific engineering career you would like to go into. Personally, I began as a civil engineering major at Pennsylvania State University without really understanding civil engineering, to be honest. And then after experiencing my first year of civil engineering, I realized that I didn't like civil engineering, so I wanted to do mechanical engineering. So I think having someone during that time, such as someone from the Career Center, could have been really beneficial for me, just so they can let me know the similarities and tell me exactly what civil engineering was, and so I can learn more about other possible engineering careers. So to summarize, your community college has a large number of resources that you should definitely utilize to better prepare yourself for transfer. Again, from financial aid to counselors and your career center. Thank you for watching.